my god, I just saw a turkey. Hey, it's the Jest podcast. And today, I'm here to tell you a real quick story. So, don't you just love people who get angry at you even though you're above the speed limit? It's pretty great. You gotta have your strategy to it, you know? So, first this car comes up on me quick. I'm like, oh, I'm blazing and driving. Let me check. 33 and the 35, let me pick up. I go straight to 38. That's a good starting point. And play it from there. And you know how you can read like cars' body language by all the little things they do, blinking and not blinking, little motions, the aggressiveness of their speed and their accelerations and all these things. Well, it became very apparent very quickly that the person behind me is upset, even when I played it up to a 40 in the 35, right? They're still clearly not very happy, and they're slowly getting closer on the bumper. I'm like, well, whatever, man. My car probably costs more than yours, so hit it. I got the insurance. Go for it. My license is not on a good point, but I can totally prove that it was you hitting me from behind. And I'm pretty sure there's another car, too. So I got a witness, too, buddy. Probably not. I don't think there was another car behind. I'm making that up. You know, you make up memories. Anyways, oh yeah, so we're playing the gamble, starting at 38, bump up to a 40, and we're seeing where he is. This does not please him at all. I've given him a little bit of what he wants, but yet he's getting much more aggressive. So I'm like, well, whatever. 5 above is, in New England, that's about standard. So I'm not going over that. I'm definitely not gonna be able to afford a speeding ticket. So fuck that. Need me pockets, boy. It's actually happening again. That's hilarious. Probably shouldn't do these while driving. Anyways, I'm at 40 in the 35 again. That's hilarious. It's funny how this happens all the time. Yeah, New England's a funny place to drive. Everyone's got their own different type of asshole, but New England definitely has their specific type. And definitely Massachusetts, for that matter. New York and Massachusetts have their own types. And Connecticut, I would say. Fuck Connecticut. They're like scary. They fucking fly. And New York's just like super aggressive, where they'll kind of cut in front of you. They're like really aggressive. They'll like try to get hit. If there's any way their car could fit, they'll go for it. That's how they drive, because they're used to going like in the streets. But like they'll take that lower speed driving style and bring it to the highway, and it's terrifying, right? Like California drivers, they got like 5 lanes, so they're all flying, but they don't know how to drive in the rain, which is fucking hilarious. And then Massachusetts is like a blend. So we get pretty aggressive on the highway, but nothing too crazy. But you will see some crazies that are fucking flying. That was me at one point, but no longer. And yeah, you got your assortment of drivers. So like I've had my fair share of speeding, man. Like I'm pretty good about this. I try not to be a dick to be too slow, especially when you smoke and you drive. You tend to drive slower than the speed limit, which has to go in hand with why it can be safe for you to smoke and drive. It can be dangerous for you to smoke and drive too. You should know yourself. You should be experienced with it if you're even going to attempt it. And you should feel out your high. If you smoke, you should feel it out for 15 to 30 minutes before driving or assessing your driving capability, because it will totally keep hitting you for another 15-30 minutes. And then, different rules for edibles for the timing and whatnot. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Holy shit. Whatever, driving the speed. Okay. So you got your blend of drivers. Anyways, New England's got their own type of driver, which is why this guy was particularly amusing me. It was just funny. And so this goes on for a little while. I'm going through. I even pick up a little more speed. I get up to like 43, and at points when it's wider and I feel like it's safe to go a little bit faster. And he's just still upset. And so eventually I'm taking my left turn, and I slow down pretty early. I put my blinker on real early. But I want to slow down early just to upset him. But I got my blinker on and everything because it's hilarious. And he's so funny. It's this fucking tiny little high school, literally high school Asian kid in their parents' car, and he rolls down his window and leans out and spits at me with this goofy face, like scrunched up in a little young boy face because he's this little Asian kid, and spits out. I'm like, are you trying to spit at my car? That's definitely not gonna work. I doubt it. I'm baked, so that's my first thought. And then I just realized how upset he was, even though I was totally over. Legally I should have been going lower, but fuck that. I'm not. This is New England. You're 5 over can be average, but I can't afford a speeding ticket right now, so I'll only do 5 over if I really can. Right now, hopefully forever. I need to change my ways. I'm trying to focus on that shit more. Do some meditation, but it's hard. Everyone says they meditate when they don't. So I'm not going to say I meditate, but sometimes I'll try. And that's helpful, though. I highly recommend trying to get into it the best that you can. It's kind of like the opposite of quitting cigarettes. You know? Like, you kind of got to do it slowly, and it's really hard at first. It's like a big, steep curve if you're graphing the difficulty, like that high cliff. And yeah, but it's like the opposite, because cigarettes, you're trying to get rid of something. And then, oh god, this is awful. This is so awful. I'm off the rails. I shouldn't have smoked first. Anyways. Alright, that's it for today. Bye bye.